Hi, I'm Bailey and I make videos about vegan, fitness, and lifestyle. Today's video is part 2 of buying a house. We get possession of our house tomorrow. We were supposed to have possession of it like a month ago, but watch part 1 if you want to know how that went. I started packing up my car because I have to work tomorrow until 4:30 all day tomorrow, so I started packing my car tonight. I think I started packing like yesterday. Technically I started packing a long time ago. I packed up like my suitcase with clothes and that kind of stuff, and then I was just packing like the bathroom stuff that we don't need because we aren't going to move for a couple of days. Like after we get possession we'll have contractors come in and do some work, but because it's a little bit of like a drive from where we are now, every time that we go to the house I want to take a carload of stuff over. So I'm going to try to take a carload of stuff over every day until the movers come, and then the movers are just supposed to be picking up the big things. They're not supposed to get little things, but if they're left behind they will get them. Since tomorrow will be like our first trip to the house, that's what I'm filling my car up with, and I thought I was like getting ahead of myself and I was like packing too much, and then I put it in my car and my car is like empty. I just realized that I packed my COVID tests in my car and it's below freezing outside. You can't keep your COVID tests below freezing because they don't work or something. I don't know, you're supposed to keep COVID tests at a certain temperature, and I accidentally packed them, so I need to bring them back inside. I think they're in that box. But this is as full as I'm gonna keep the car tonight. We have a big dehumidifier that's gonna go in the basement, and that's what that stuff is for, but we're not gonna bring it out tonight. It's the next day. I promise I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, but it's the next day. And I'm honestly really nervous. We get possession today. I didn't get any sleep last night. I could not sleep. I was just like thinking of all the things that I need to do. I made a grocery list and scheduled it to pick up this morning, and then like was thinking of things that I should have added and kept like modifying the grocery order. And I have like a bunch of different lists, like a list of people that we need to call right away, a list of, I have a 4-page document of renovations that we want to do, and I'm trying to like prioritize them and stuff like that, and then just like lists of things that we need to buy, like a rug and like plaster to fix the walls and stuff. Like my mind is just like going crazy, I feel like, thinking of all of these things. I'm clocking to work. I have some laundry in the washer. I'm going to finish that load, clean up the apartment a little bit because my parents are coming. I don't think they'll see the apartment. I hope not, because it's kind of like a disaster right now because we're like packing, but I really just want to like work on one big list. So I have one now that has like starting at picking up the keys, and then we need to call to get Wi-Fi, water, sewer, electric, gas, the chimney people, the electrical and plumbing people, and then we're getting all the ducts clean. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the last people had dogs and it smells a little bit like dog fur, so we're going to clean out all of the ducts and or ducts, I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but all of the vents will get like completely vacuumed out and everything. So because I doubt the last people that lived there did it, because they didn't really like fix anything, so I doubt that they cleaned them. I don't know. And then I'll also clean the furnace. So that is what we have to work on, or like that's the first bit of things that we need to do. We probably won't get to like call all of them and get them all scheduled today, but oh, I should print out, I'm gonna say that again because I forgot I mentioned dates. I'm gonna print out a calendar and just have it for Noah and I to coordinate like when we're scheduling different things for the house. That'll be good. So I'm gonna work on that today as well. Today went so fast. I'm just clocking into lunch and I'm gonna do a big power clean. I put headphones on and I'm gonna do a power clean of the house, or the apartment. Noah's at the house right now doing a walkthrough before we get the keys. We're about to leave. Well, I should say I'm about to leave because I'm the only one at home, but here's the fit. I've been at the house now for like 2 hours, and actually maybe 3 hours, just cleaning, and I totally forgot that I brought my camera with me and I needed to update you. I have one AirPod in because the house is empty and it's like old. There's no like blinds or shutters, like all the windows are open. It's empty, it's dark out. It's like a little bit scary, so I only have one AirPod in so I can like pay attention to my surroundings a little bit. But I'll show you what I've been working on. I took this out from underneath the stove under there and I swept it out a little bit, and then like a bunch of stuff. I don't think my like address is on any of that, but a bunch of like toys and stuff were underneath there, and like Pokemon cards in like sleeves. What else? The fridge is disgusting, but I can't get under it. And because it's a gas stove, I don't want to pull it out because I'm worried that I might like disconnect the gas line pulling it out, and I'm worried that if I disconnect the gas line, like pulling the stove out without realizing it, I'll like have a gas leak. And then I also ran all of these like shelves from the shelves, is that what you call them? They were inside the refrigerator, and I pulled them out and I ran them through the dishwasher to make sure, one, that the dishwasher works, and also just to clean it because everything needs scrubbed. Everything is like really gross. So we've got a lot of deep cleaning to do, and we move in, the movers move us in 4 days. So I want to clean especially the kitchen and the bathroom, then whatever room we'll be sleeping in, and then we can worry about like the living room and the laundry room and the dining room and like that kind of stuff after if need be. But I want to prioritize the kitchen and the bathroom and the bedroom that we'll sleep in. I think it's like 9 o'clock. Yes, it just turned 9. But I haven't been able to sleep the past 2 nights, so I'm like, when I go home, I'm just gonna lay and like toss and turn in bed. And there's plenty of work to do here. Noah's at the house right now. I feel so bad because I have to work and he's like at the house cleaning. He borrowed his grandma's carpet shampooer so that we can get the upstairs carpet shampooed. There's only carpet in 2 of the upstairs bedrooms, and then one of the rooms downstairs has a little like square of carpet. He said that it's helping the smell a lot. Also, when I was at the house cleaning last night, I found like puppy shock collars and puppy identification collars, like for when people like breed dogs, they put like different color coordinated collars on them to like identify them. So I think they might have bred dogs because their house really smells like dog. And he said that the shampooing is like working and making it smell better. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to shampoo the carpets because I thought like we're gonna be tearing down all of the walls down to studs. Not all of the walls, but like most of the walls are probably gonna be torn down to studs. So it's like, what's the point? But because we move in 3 days, we're gonna be moved in, we just want to like freshen everything up. So we're just really prioritizing cleaning and scrubbing so that when we get moved in, we don't have to worry about like things being gross. So I think I'm gonna go back tonight when I'm done with work. I have to work at my second job, so I probably won't be done working until about 7. And then I was at the house last night until 9, I think, so I'll probably do that again and stay at the house until 9 again tonight, just prioritizing cleaning before the movers come. And then we can start the reno process and decide like which room we want to do, and I think we should just like pick one room, do it start to finish. I just went ahead and hung these back up. I used to have these curtains And yeah, you could probably tell why they weren't hanging because they're so ugly. You can hardly see, I don't know if you can see, but they're like really orange, and they make, here, let me close them. They make the whole apartment look orange, and not in like a cute sunset way. So I had them hanging, you can probably tell like where the bend is, and because the apartment's really small, I didn't really have anywhere to put them in a nice way, so they were like bent over a little. So our lease is up for a couple of days. I think we have like 9 days, so I'm hoping that they'll flatten out, but they hung like this for like 2 years, so I don't know if like 9 days of them hanging up straight is gonna straighten them out, but we will see. I cut my nails to get ready for the move, and this is the shortest they've ever been since I was 15, just to like prepare for renovations and everything. I just found mouse droppings, I think is the nice way to say it, inside of the stove, as well as I think a mold. I'm imagining like that's what all the little white splotches are, mold. And then of course the oven is like super disgusting, like just dirty, and then there's dust on it. So I wonder, because we bought the house because of a divorce, and the husband was the one that had the house and he sold it, and I wonder if he like didn't know how to cook, and that's why, because like how could it be moldy and have mouse droppings inside of your stove if you're like using the stove, and how's the oven dusty if you're using it? So I feel like he just didn't know how to cook. I know the house is vacant for like a few months before it sold, but not like long enough to get moldy and mouse droppings and dust in the oven. I'm leaving the house for the night, and tomorrow I'm filming a empty house tour. It's not like super empty because I'm already moving a little bit of stuff in, but subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I appreciate you for watching. I love you. Bye.